guys, it's Raleigh here and welcome to episode 29 of Let's FIFA 18. And in this episode we are starting off with playing our very first matches in Division 4. And we're starting out with our Serie A squad, which I have been thinking of selling on. I really enjoyed playing with this team and yeah, we pretty much had it from the beginning and then sort of built it better and better as we got coins, but I think it would be fun to switch it up a little bit because we haven't changed our squads that much, so it might be something for the near future. We will be keeping it for the next episode as well, but then maybe after that I'll be looking into changing it up. Anyways, into the first match of Division 4, and it's Cuadrado to sort of start all off with some nice stuff there, but the shot wide of the goal. Cuadrado again on the ball here. A couple of passes, we get it back to him, a little skill move, able to hang on to the ball, make his way into the box, but I just couldn't finish off my chances in the beginning of this match. Instead, my opponent with a good through ball onto Perisic, weaving back and forth here in the box, finding an open Insigne. But a good save there from Szczesny in the end. And we find Cuadrado yet again, he rushes keeper, we go with the chip over him and just over the goal as well. And then we're into the second half, and this was just a lovely run from my opponent. Like, this stuff with Insigne looks so good, and in some way I felt a bit sad for him he didn't score on that, because that was a really good run and that would have been a very nice goal. But instead he would actually get a goal which was of the weak foot of Costa. I never thought he would shoot it in from there. But yeah, he went up 1-0, my opponent, and we were sort of looking to get back into the game. A huge opportunity, and yet again, I was just not clinical enough. But pretty much straight after that, we picked the ball up from the goal kick. Costa on the ball, onto Cuadrado. Cuadrado back to Costa. Roulette past the defender. We tried for a weak foot shot, but saved by the goalkeeper there. 70th minute, again pushing on, trying to get back in the game. Roulette around the defender yet again, stopping up this time around, playing it across to Costa, and it deflects off Cuadrado to make it 1-1 and get us a goal back. And straight from the kickoff, I don't know why my right back was running forward there, but it just left Costa completely open, but at least his shot wasn't good enough to beat Szczesny. So it ended at 1-1, quite even on the stats. I was not clinical enough when I had my opportunities, because I thought I've got some pretty decent chances, but I just couldn't put the ball into the back of the net. So only 1 point from my first match, but I think it's 16 points for promotion, 19 points for the title, so 1 point is okay as long as we win the next upcoming games, I suppose. So one thing I just quickly want to talk about is that I know these episodes lately haven't been out as often as there was right at the beginning, and I guess the reason for that is I haven't had as much time as I had like right when the game was released. I guess then I reserved time to focus on FIFA, and then it sort of catches up with you, the other stuff you sort of been putting on the sidelines. So I really want to get that Ronaldinho sort of skill series up and running. I guess I haven't mentioned it was Ronaldinho before, but yeah, I have gotten my hands onto him. I just need to. There's been some problems with trying to figure out how the series should go, because I want to get a lot of skillers in around him, but I can't afford like the crazy ones like Ronaldo, R9, like that kind of stuff, which would be really cool to play alongside him, but I'll figure it out eventually. Anyways, we're into the next match, and we start off making a 1-0, and a big chance there from Gomez to making it 2-0. Good run there, and things were looking pretty good here in the beginning. On the ball here with Perisic. Find a lot of space in the middle here, and we play it on to Zielinski, up to Gomez, and back again. And yeah, just finding some good passing combinations here. On to Zielinski, into the box. We take the shot, and it ends up just sort of bouncing all around the place. We're able to hang on to the ball, play it back to Khedira, to Perisic, back to Zielinski, and again, my finishing just not good enough. We get another chance there, and not into the back of the net. And instead, my opponent, 39th minute on the ball, he gets a shot in there, and at least we're able to save that. It was a little bit, the connection wasn't the very best in this match either, but it will break out through Eric Costa, and would get that 2-goal lead and go into the second half. Yeah, Zielinski on the ball here, lucky to hang on to it. Gomez picks it up, goes through the skill move, past the defender. We try out the shot, but saved yet again. 75th minute, we make a run down the wing here with Cuadrado, and it was sort of ended up being a bit of a decoy. I took my time, passed into the middle, and found some space here with Gomez, and I just end up using the Cruyff touch quite a bit. Onto Perisic, making his way into the box, a lovely V-drag past two defenders, and unlucky not to get the goal there. Had been very, very nice, that one, to make it 3-0. Instead, my opponent with some good weaving here, and getting a shot in, and he also gets the rebound there eventually, but we would save that and win the match 2-0. So I suppose a decent start to the division, a win and a draw. Not too bad from our 2 first matches. And with that, I decided to switch team because, well, fitness running a little bit low on the Serie A side. So time to play with our little hybrid team for the last match of this episode. So, I don't know if I'll be switching up this team. I quite do like it. There was that informed Dembele from Celtic that could be pretty cool to get in as a striker. Might not do it right now because if I'm going to switch up the Serie A squad, I'm not too sure. But it could also be that we sell on someone in this team in order to get some coins to build as strong, like the second team build that even stronger. I'll have to figure that out. Anyways, I was up against a ridiculous team for my next match. He started the game off, pausing the game, putting Ronaldo up striker, and this was a very difficult game. This is the kind of team you'd face in FUT Champions where people like have built a team in a different formation, they pause it and switch it right away. I like to switch formation as well, usually at halftime if things aren't clicking, but I usually try to see if I can get it working in the 4-3-2-1. But yeah, you know, when people do those things, they're usually pretty good, or they know what the game is about. So, very tough to play against. I hit the woodwork twice. Stuff just wasn't working. My finishing was just struggling. But I would get a goal here to make it 1-0 in the 44th minute. Go into the second half, and we're able to hang on to the ball here. Play it on to Son. Son into Martial. We beat the defender. We take the shot, and we get tackled. And we win a penalty. And I'll step up for that with Martial. Decided, let's go to the side. I didn't get it enough or far enough to the side. And something with penalties, I haven't been doing too well on penalties this year. Just when I've been playing for fun and stuff like that, I just been missing so many. I think I missed more than I scored, which is pretty terrible. And you just know it's coming. When you don't score off the penalty, you have the chance to go up 2-0. Some nice stuff with Salah. I believe he got onto the pitch and he runs into the box. So we don't get a proper tackle in, and that is 1-1. And pretty much straight after that, 2 minutes later, he's on through with Herrera. He takes the shot. The rebound falls to Salah. And somehow we didn't concede there. At least he also hit the woodwork. But yeah, counter-attack on through to Ronaldo. He tries for the chip. I tried to bait him with the keeper. It worked out well. I saved it. I threw it. I tried to pass it. I did not get the pass in. He picked it up. It was on through to Salah. And this time around, he would get the goal with Salah on the rebound to make it 2-1. So I was not happy at this stage. I wasted my opportunities. I had a golden opportunity to go up by 2 goals. I wasted it, and all of a sudden, I was trailing by a goal. So I was looking to see if I at least could get a draw out of this match, even though a draw isn't that useful as I already gotten one. Can't really use another draw in this division. So, but I just pushed on. I wanted to at least not lose this match, or at least see if I could maybe get 2 goals in this game. But this pretty much summed it up, this match, how it ended off. Like the bounces and everything, I just couldn't get things working, and he just kept going his way, I suppose. I don't know. I just couldn't quite get back into the game. And ever since I missed that penalty, it just went downhill. So I do lose. So a bit of a mixed start to the division, a win and a draw and a loss. Not the best of stuff, but hopefully in the next episode we can pick up pace and perform a little bit better. And that is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.